Good morning. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're gonna do stewed chicken foot. It may sound a little weird, but we eat the chicken foot in Trinidad, and I think maybe some other countries as well. So it's nothing really strange. I'm gonna also do a recipe for chicken foot sauce, but that's another video as well. So as I said, today we're gonna do the stewed chicken feet. Enjoy. Okay, so let's get to the ingredients. The main ingredient is some chicken feet. I have some brown sugar, that is to actually get the browning for the stew chicken feet. I'll use 2 cloves of garlic, and it's a small bit of chicken feet, so I'll just use half of onion. And I have some freshly picked, this is some basil from my kitchen garden, basil, and some thyme. The carrot that I have is optional. I just decided I wanted to put a little coloring into my stewed chicken feet. And of course we have to add some black pepper and some salt, maybe some pepper sauce. Alright, so let's get down to cleaning the chicken feet. Okay, the next step is to clean the chicken feet. As you would see, at the end of each chicken foot there is the claws, nails, as what they will call them. You have to cut off that, and sometimes my mom always tell me like the center here. She advised me to cut off the center here, as you would see. Sometimes it's okay, and sometimes again it look kind of like messy, and I really cut it off. I'll show you if I see any. I'll show you. But normally when I get it in the grocery like this, it's basically generally clean, so they're basically all right. But you need to cut off the claws, whatever you call that. Okay, so here it goes. There are 2 ways you could do it. I use a knife. It's quite easy to cut off. Just cut off the end like that. Or you could use a scissors, whichever you prefer. Just cut them off like that. My scissors is a bit dull, so I'll continue to use your knife. At least you have the idea how you could get the claws off. Just check and make sure the inside will look decent, so I wouldn't cut off the inside. I'll just do a few of these so you can see. So I'll continue to do the rest and I'll be right back. The next step will be to cut up the seasoning and everything. Okay, alright, all the chicken foot have all been clean, washed them out and everything, so now I'm ready to add the seasoning to it. Okay, now we're down to cutting up the seasoning. This is my favorite knife. I use this knife for everything. Alright, I just simply cut up the onion. Simple. However you feel like cutting it up, it's all up to you. Okay, that's the onion. This is the big leaf thyme and some basil. The basil is quite small, so I just kind of like fold them up like that. Just try to find them. Simple, nothing fancy. And the garlic, same thing. I'm a little clumsy with my garlic, but you know, you may be more professional than I am. If I wanted, I could have maybe just grated the garlic, might be easier, you know. But I don't really like doing grating as I'm in the knife right time, just cut up everything. You know, just be careful if you're using my technique, just be careful not to cut your fingers. Sometimes I end up, you know, making a little cut of myself. Okay, we add these now to the chicken foot. I'm going to add some black pepper and some salt to this, and the next step will be get to my pot. Mix up everything. Okay, this is the chicken foot all seasoned and ready to be stewed. Okay, I just put my pot in the fire to hot, and I'll go over to that now so you can see exactly what's going on. I'm going to add some oil at that hot, and then the following process after that. Pot is hot, nice and hot. I'm going to add some oil, about a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half, nothing too much. You can add a little more, let's say 2 tablespoons in. Okay, and just eyeball that. You can see as it's bubbling, you know the pot is hot. I'm going to add the brown sugar. And the brown sugar is going to caramelize and start up going a bit. And as soon as it starts going a little bit, we're going to get the, I'm going to add the chicken foot. As the sugar caramelizes, it's going to get brown, and that is the browning for our stewed chicken feet. Okay, there you go. You see what's happening there? Now I'm going to add the chicken foot. I don't want it to burn too much. Chicken foot into the caramelized sugar. My mom taught me not to add any water at this point, because if you do, you're going to lose the browning. Your meat would not get as brown, you just basically stay whitish. So you have to try and coat the meat as much as possible with the browning. Keep on mixing. Another thing is, if you leave and let the sugar caramelize too long and it gets too black, your stew will taste bitter. You don't want that. Okay, just you can see it's coming along nicely. The chicken feet are nicely coated. I'm going to add a bit of pepper sauce, about a teaspoon. If you want, you can add 1 whole scotch pepper. I already have in your pan. I mostly more keep the pepper sauce in stock than the actual pepper itself. This is looking nicely. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the carrot that I had, add some water, and cover the pot, and let this simmer down. One of my mom's favorite little snack. She'll just eat that alone and nothing else, and she's very happy. So I add the water, maybe about 2 cups of water. I'm going to let this simmer right down, basically next to nothing. But after that, as the water simmer down, the chicken feet should be nice and tender. That's my objective. I'm going to add some carrot, 1 carrot. Again, like I said, this carrot is optional. I just wanted to put some little color into my stewed chicken feet. You don't really have to do that. I just wanted to put something extra into it. You can add sweet peppers, whatever you want. My mom, she likes to add like potato into her stews, whether it's stewed chicken feet or whatever. And the potato adds like a thickener for your gravy. So that's something to think about. If you don't want to use like flour, if you are allergic to gluten and stuff, you could add maybe a potato, and to use it as a thickener for your sauces. So I'm going to cover my pot and let that stew simmer down. As you notice, I'm using a wooden pot spoon. This pot spoon, I have about 3 of them in the house. If I leave my pot spoon on the top of the pot like this while it's on the fire, the spoon would not be hot if I would have touched the spoon after a while. With other spoons, they will be very hot. That's one of the great benefits of using a wooden pot spoon while you're cooking. Okay, the stew has boiled down nicely, like how I would like it to be. So I'll let the sauce dry down a little bit more where barely any sauce remains, and then I'll be done. Okay, my stew is done. As you can see, there's barely any sauce, just how I like it. Just a small bit of gravy, and I'm good to go. So I'm going to prepare my lunch. I'm going to have lunch. It's lunchtime. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment below, like my video, as well as please subscribe if you get a chance. I'll appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.